Why do financial institutions in the region do not want to invest American citizens' money? What implications does the financial implication on the financial institutions are there if they do that? They literally just say, sorry, we can't do anything with you.
Well, I think this is actually more of an SEC issue than it is a tax issue, in that usually in order to advise a U.S. person on buying and selling securities, at least U.S. securities, you're required to be a registered investment advisor in the United States, which is why you see most of the large banks, I mean, even when you look at Switzerland and places like that, have RA licenses or have deals or have own special divisions just for dealing with U.S. persons. And I think a lot of times, I mean, even if you look at, for example, helping a U.S. person invest in local stocks or something like that, I think a lot of financial institutions have just sort of taken a blanket approach and just said, this is, we don't understand it, we're just not doing it.
Yeah, just to add to what Jimmy said, yes, there's basically an additional compliance burden. We spoke about FATCA and stuff like that, but I think what really put the fear of God into financial institutions was around, 2008, 2009, when this gentleman, a former disgruntled employee of a large Swiss bank, he walked into the DOJ office in New York and he says, I used to work for XYZ Bank and I know where the bodies are buried. And subsequently, you saw the DOJ partner with the IRS, and they were able to do something that 2 world wars and even the Nazis weren't able to do, which is to make Switzerland give up their bank secrecy rules. And we saw banks in Switzerland that were hundreds of years old crumble, collapse, and file for bankruptcy because of the penalties that were levied on them. So the US went down on Switzerland hard to make an example of them. And as a result, they put the fear of God into private banks across the world, and they said, well, if the US could do that to Switzerland, who are we? We're not going to touch US persons, especially for brokerage and investment accounts. If you just want to open a regular deposit account, fine. But if you want to invest in it, no, stay away, go somewhere else.
But that may evolve over time, right? I mean, when FATCA first came out, it was difficult for Americans to get bank accounts anywhere, right? And I think that's largely resolved itself. So we may see this resolve itself at some point. I don't know.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.